favorite, and the other is one of the most visually impressive games we've seen on the show floor, Malice. Back before the Xbox existed on store shelves, Microsoft showed us some games to expect on the system. Remember the one with the little girl with the big hammer? You know, the one with a penchant for squishing roaches. Well, more than a year later, Malice is still in development, and she's looking better than ever. The story, in a nutshell, revolves around a girl who needs to defeat the evil god and his minions in order to right the things that have gone terribly wrong with the world. In order to do this, she learns magic, she makes some friends, and she gains some pretty cool weapons. The Clockwork Hammer is just one of them. The game is being developed by Argonaut, using the Shadowcaster engine, which allows for a great deal of detail and lighting effects in the various environments. And boy, do the environments look cool. The developers have found a way to manipulate the Shadowcaster engine to work with the PS2, meaning the game will not be an Xbox exclusive. In fact, the PS2 version is expected to have extra levels. So if you're one of those gamers waiting for the sassy girl who speaks softly and carries a big hammer, watch for Malice, due out at the end of this year. Fans of the Turok series will be happy to know that their favorite dinosaur hunter is making a next-gen comeback with Turok Evolution, and this time it will be appearing on all 3 consoles. What you're seeing here is the Xbox version. The game is set once again in the Lost Lands, with Hal Set returning on a quest for vengeance. You can expect diverse and expansive levels. The jungle area, reminiscent of the original Turok, is lush and appropriately prehistoric, chock full of omnivorous dinosaurs and swaying palms. In addition to the primordial forest, you'll also find yourself in more futuristic levels, similar to those of Turok 3. This is where you'll encounter plenty of gun-toting reptiles. AI has been stepped up, so look out for enemies that can dodge fire and form squads. And if air combat floats your boat, you'll find yourself on the back of a pteranodon, engaging in air-to-air and air-to-ground combat in mini missions, which will serve as a break from the ground-based missions. As to your weapons, just like past Turok titles, they will be inventive and dangerous. In addition to the single player, Acclaim also promises an immersive multiplayer mode, featuring deathmatch and capture the flag, to name a couple. Overall, the game is shaping up quite nicely, but you'll have to wait until summer's end to go Paleolithic on the evil Lord Tyrannus and his minions. Hey, that little guy looks familiar. Wait a minute. That looks like a cel-shaded Link. Yes, folks, it's true. If you've been missing Link, he's back for a revamped Zelda adventure on the GameCube. And the new Legend of Zelda will exist as a truly interactive cartoon. You'll play as a young Link in the fully 3D Toontown of Hyrule, chock full of wondrous wonder and nefarious foes. The battle system is similar to that of Ocarina of Time. Hey, some things don't need to be changed. Of course, the Warner Brothers style of animation will lend humor to the game. We haven't seen any anvils yet, but you can expect lots of quirky facial expressions and sight gags. So far, there isn't a lot of information available about the game. Unfortunately, we'll have to wait until the end of 2002 to experience the new Link. So, for all of you out there that were so worried about the new look of Zelda, guess what? It's cool. Stop whining. Now, you probably don't think that's enough E3 for you. It's definitely not enough E3 for us. So next week, we're bringing you even more as we run down the plans for all the consoles and the PC, and we look at the future of online gaming. Now, to hold your appetite until then, come by our website at extendedplay.com. We have a bevy of footage and floor reports all from the show. That's it for our show for this week. So until next time, game over.
very much. I'm Adam, by the way.
I'm one of the big boys, in case you haven't noticed, under the kilt. Huh?
On this edition of Tomorrow's World, preventing a pregnant mother's body